Alright, real quick before we move on to the lower city, as I was editing the previous video, I noticed something on the map that I missed while I was up on Worm's Rock Fortress roof. So let me show you that real quick, be right back.
There's a high price for trespassing around here. It appears you're about to pay it.
No ordinary pile of bricks. Must be something worth hiding. Hidden for now. On my way. On the move.
As much as I still kind of wish that I had managed to resist the astral tadpole, infinite flight definitely has its uses. Alright, to the lower city we go. You are entering a different region. Venture forth. Is this one of those things that's gonna force us to long rest?
Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta!
Okay, good. It didn't. And we still have Rapture, along with other things. Now, vaults. Weave button. Not enough movement.
Is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency.
You've got to be kidding me.
Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and
I didn't save even
more
once.
severe punishment.
I do want to check one thing. It's still telling me I'm on honor mode. I guess it could be worse. So I will see you next time. There may be a bit of a delay between. I mean, there may be more of a delay between this and the next video than normal. Alright, have a good one. I have a sneaking suspicion that the lower city's additional resources may have been the culprit of my crash. So for the lower city in particular, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my quality from ultra down to high, and maybe that'll make a difference. But also, hopefully, I'm going to remember to save more often. We'll see how that one works out. Okay, so ultimately I've decided that I would just reshoot everything that happened before I crashed. There were too many decision points for me to, number one, even remember everything that I did, but in honor mode to even recreate exactly what 2+ hours of gameplay were, I'm not sure if that's feasible. So, When I came back from it, we had some journal entries. We helped the devilish ox. It left us a note. Mazor wants to meet us at camp. We need something to fully unlock the necromancy of Thay. That's Mazor wanting to meet us at camp. We have recruited somehow the strange ox as an ally. Also, the strange ox gave us this Shapeshifter's Boon ring. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a plus 1d4 bonus to all checks. All checks. That's pretty badass. As useful as that is, I kind of don't want Shadowheart to walk around under disguised self all the time, you know what I mean? So, I don't think I'm going to end up using it, but to have it available as something where we can cast disguise self and give us a plus 1d4 bonus to anything at any moment that we choose, that's not necessarily bad. Slightly slimy note here. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. Fair enough, I suppose. So, our plan. The lower city is much more compact, much more dense than basically the rest of the game. So I think we're going to handle it a little bit differently. Instead of just like exploring every nook and cranny right from the beginning, we are going to at least begin with the more goal-oriented approach. So, Shadowheart's first priority would be to get to the House of Grief. Unfortunately, it is hidden somewhere in the lower city. It is not currently marked on our map anywhere, right? Murder target. So we don't know where any of that is. In its absence, certainly we'll be keeping an eye and an ear out for it, but perhaps Cazador's palace would have high priority because her lover Astarion really wants to do that. However, in the meantime, this murder investigation is an ongoing, it's like a chase. Like, the murders that we know of happened within the scope of us existing there. So the next target on the list almost certainly has a limited time to survive. If we think about it as actual chronological timing, I know that a lot of the urgency of these games is manufactured. The bloodstained portion here. See, these people have been killed. Cora Highberry is the next target. If we want to have any chance of killing Cora ourselves before this Dolor person gets a chance to, then we would want to head there immediately. So, while this is not necessarily our most important thing, it is, I believe, our most urgent goal. So, murder target Cora. Ooh. So let's zoom in on murder target Cora. Let's put ourselves... Let's make a custom marker close to it, so that we can orient ourselves on the map. See, because the custom marker looks a little bit different than the others. And let's just head there. And we are not going to be stopping for random people on the way. Sorry, still had the volume down.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Okay, so we just had the Emperor talk to us about something in the Elfson Tavern. Could be worth checking out, but right now we're kind of on a mission.
When that break comes, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats. Kill, says
Okay, we are close. Ah, there's Cora. And we note right next to him, this person is a dwarf clad in red. They're labeled as Mesley, but we must behave as though it were possible that is our would-be assassin.
In your dreams.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
She's got a total of 10 hit points, which means we probably could easily assassinate her. The problem being, she's in the middle of a crowd. Could we do that without getting caught? I think we can. So let's get Astarion up here. Oh.
Have you any idea?
As long as they do their jobs, they can see the
I must keep
Let's see how far away we can be, and this is a 18-meter range.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview with Baldur?
Oh, but Astarion... Ah, I know.
Watch your back.
Let us temporarily give Astarion the Eversight Ring. He doesn't necessarily need the 2 acid damage from the Caustic Band at this moment, so that Astarion will be able to see in the darkness. Okay, that's a pretty good distance for Shadowheart. Let's get everybody else out of there.
Heal man.
Our enemies without mercy!
She's rather dull today. Because your watch has been sitting here.
Trust no one.
Gortash is a vision, sure enough.
Okay. I think we are situated well.
He's delivered.
So, we're gonna do
These
turn-based mode.
What's next, I wonder?
Shadowheart's gonna put the darkness in. Wait for this citizen, I suppose. There we go. Astarion is going to make the assassination. From stealth.
Neither seen nor heard.
This red is the best wine in the entire Sword Coast.
in the Sword Coast. In your dreams, more
Over here. On tippy toes.
There is work to do. No time to
And
waste.
she's just gonna get as far away as possible. He is in fact out of actions, yes. Okay.
It's a shame Gortash is interested in courting
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't know
Quick step.
but that's precisely why he's a Not only that, have you any idea?
There's no time to waste.
Group everybody back up. Exit turn-based move and
Time
leave.
for Danny.
Journal updated. Investigate the murders. We saved Cora Highberry from a Bhaalist serial.
The approach unique, the form sloppy, but the passion for killing, it was like sport. It would be remiss to ignore such talent. Would you like to be more than a common murderer? To become an avatar of slaughter?
Who are you?
An ally of sorts. If you let me, I can help you embrace your most murderous becoming.
I'm not necessarily agreeing to this, but if this person approached us after we killed a target on the list, then they could be a route to Orin. So I'll play along for now. Tell me what I must do.
Look at you. An avatar of slaughter indeed.
You must kill once more. Choose from our list of most unholy sacrifices. Make them whole in murder. Remove your victim's hand. You will need it for what lies ahead. Good luck, aspirant. I trust we will meet again.
I received a bloodstained parchment, which looks like the same bloodstained parchment that we got from the flop house. Astarion was the one that committed the murder. Let's send Shadowheart back there alone to check out the scene of our crime. Oh, meanwhile, we saved Cora Highberry from a Bhaalist serial killer disguised as a wine merchant. Figaro Pennygood is next on the target list. We need to find him before the killer does. Kill to gain access to the Bhaalist Murder Tribunal. We have been asked to kill another target from the list. If we do, and bring a severed hand as proof, we can stand before the Murder Tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal. We found a list of people. Okay, that's... So we have now a path to this tribunal thing.
Worth talking to, perhaps.
I'm rather enjoying the white. Maybe you should give it a try.
Letting our guard down.
Why not? It's good to relax.
These refugees are killers, apparently, and they're everywhere.
The wine here is good. Can't say the same of the immediate company.
You ruined me on tour.
I'm afraid I can't talk. I need to focus on this wine. It's rather complex.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's Steel Watch?
Excuse me. Your unwashed stink is putting me off my wine.
A fine festival indeed, wouldn't you say?
Well, am I even covered in gore, or are they just being rude?
Oh, you should have...
Well, everybody appears to be rather blasé about the fact that somebody just dropped dead.
Red is the best
So, not sure what to make of that one. So, according to our thing, Cora Highberry is saved, and then the next is Figaro Pennygood. Chase down the serial killer. Figaro. Custom marker there.
Just a pretty penny.
We have streets, and you're worried about the price of rent.
Alright, let's go.
He's delivered. Yes. These taxes. Now, I'm just saying. Why can tell? Yes. This edition was better than ever.
Maybe
Better than ever. The article.
Flaming fist winking at me.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
No! Scarab! Scarab? That's
I get it.
Looks like this way offers a way through.
future of Baldur's Gate.
And a waypoint. That's handy.
No, he mostly avoids that.
Another one who can't take a bit of hard work.
First one to give up before he got paid.
Downright naughty.
Morgan, please. We're in public. Let's keep away from the books.
You know, I've never seen this place in the daylight before.
More like juicy.
I always loved this part. Spent a lot of time here as a boy battling imaginary monsters.
I was going to say it looks wretched. The dark hid all the kitchen details.
Okay. So this is probably the back side of the building. Is there potentially another way in?
End of the world, that. These young folks have no.
Perfectly hidden.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
It doesn't look like there's an entry up here or anything. This is all closed off. It looks like there's really not a way in this building besides the front door.
I must keep going.
We can probably jump out here though, right? Yeah. Or they're gonna go around. That's fine, I suppose.
It must be a bit of a squeeze.
I am holding very still. Go ahead and stand.
Right. Safest place in the city, too.
Another waypoint. Ah, waypoint right there.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
I wouldn't hold your breath if you're here to see Figaro. No way to run a business, I say.
I'm not really
Can't
the
even
waiting in
browse
line
while you're
sort.
with a client.
Unseen as I was taught.
I guess there's no way to sneak in. I suppose I could do so invisibly, but...
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
Let's see what's to be said.
How long do you think Master Pennygood expects us to wait? I'm bored already.
"67 hit points is an awful lot for some random people on the street. Let's close this door real quick.
I'll go this way.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. But
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bar. Together, we shall transcend.
I do kind of like saying I respect paralyzing your target, it makes a kill easier, but a monologue? Really? But how about back off? That's my kill.
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Coming.
Look at all these people who managed to beat Shadowheart's initiative. Impressive. Sure, I'll take an opportunity attack.
Another witness to my sacrament.
Alright, well...
Unfortunate.
Who's going next? This person? And... So this person I don't care too much about, but this person could steal our kill.
Say, can't even browse while he's with a client.
You're mine.
Huh, what updated? I'm not sure. Okay. But... So I have the... Yep. You know what? Let's try some draw poison. Nice. Ha! I'll call that a successful turn.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
I don't know. Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling of yours.
I'm not gonna... Actually, it's just the Tides of Chaos. Sure.
Stranger things have happened.
Shadowheart. Well, you know what? This seems like a good time.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a
For a
client.
Spirit Guardians. What do you think? Let's give ourselves the ability to move freely without provoking.
Got to press on.
Those two are stricken with drought poison for how long? It doesn't give a duration, so I'm gonna assume it's pretty much forever.
It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
Are you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Even with, so at disadvantage, that's a 49% chance, which means we can expect on about 1.5 of these to hit. Let's say one of them hits.
I mean, yes, most.
One of them hit will 3d6. Meanwhile, if I do melee,
I couldn't take
I'm still at disadvantage. So I may as well just do the Raise of Fire.
I felt like I was gonna faint.
And they probably chucked you in the river.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
That I didn't realize there was somebody else over there that could wake them up. I might have made different decisions in that case, but whatever. Let's see if we can finish this person off.
Do you think you could swim to the other city? Through the river? Time?
Maybe. I don't know how closely they were.
Let's remember to cast Hex.
But there's probably great things down there. Trash like us.
And let's use a melee spell so that we don't get the...
Gods know what else is down there.
No way to run a business, I
we would have
say.
to provoke
Can't
from
even browse
Dolor.
while he's with a client.
Let's just Magic Missile then. Let's see. Let's upcast it to 3rd level Magic Missile. So, put 3 in him. So each missile is D4 plus 1, and each missile will trigger Hex, right? So 3 in him is probably good, then a 2 in him.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Should have done one more missile. Ah well. It is what it is. I used the wrong disengage, damn. I'll bite this person though.
No way to run a business, I say. While he's with a client. Use one disengage. And a dash. You know what? Let's do a black hole. Right there. Karlach is no longer paralyzed. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Seems like a good time for frenzying. Now, Karlach would want to try to save Gauntlet Devella if possible, so...
Knees high.
Let's start by doing this. Throwing you at you. Can we get there? Yeah. Throw you at you. Well, at the ground there. And then I have an enraged throw left.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
There we go. Did I miss? What happened? I don't understand. Not enough movement to get there. Not enough movement to get there. Your intellect is 11. Just a synaptic discharge, I guess.
No way to run a business, I say.
That seems like the best target. I don't understand what happened there. Okay. How about the actual bonus action disengage now? Ha! And now that I've hit that person with... I'm going to stand right next to them so they start their turn in the Spirit Guardians. And then... let's see if we can't make these two drop their weapons. Maybe all three. Everybody but Dolor. Where's your weapon? There we go. Finish him. She survived.
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Are you Devella? Valeria sent me.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
I suppose I may as well tell her about the murder target list I found. Although she's behaving as though she didn't witness my party just murder one of the targets, so let's see what happens.
God, that's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I...
I don't know what happened. I am not getting sound in my headphones. Give me a minute. Oh, I think I accidentally clicked off of the game screen. Okay. Bhaal has a new chosen in Baldur's Gate, Orin. I suspect she's behind this. I like this option because it puts more pressure on Orin and keeps her more skittish.
God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
What about the other victims on the list? The ones who are still alive?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Bhaalist Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Okay, well, Devella does not. Devella appears to have left, which means we can pretty much pick this place apart, yeah? Of course, we pilfered Figaro's hand for our own purposes. Oh, there is somebody here.
I'll see what I can learn.
I'm afraid Master Figaro has passed. I am happy to help you with all your fashion needs, however.
Heh. What happened to him?
Murder. Murder most ugly. Now, can I interest you in any clothes?
I'll take a look.
Look good and walk well, friend. It's what Master Figaro would have wanted.
So there are people down here, which means I may not be able to get away with just looting the entire place. But I did get a key off of Figaro. So let's see what we can do with that. Dolor's got some gear on him. Space Hunt Boots, a Dimension Door boot. Could be useful. Dolor Amaras, a dagger. When you land a critical hit with a weapon or unarmed attack, it deals an additional 7 damage. And a +2 enhancement. Not bad. And I wonder if that's just an effect that happens even if you're not using the dagger itself. Well, Astarion is using the assassin's short sword, which gives him advantage on stealth, and the club of giant strength, which he needs to make use of his bow. Advantage on stealth is very good for him, but let's see what the Shadowheart has available. Oh right, the spear. She's not giving that up.
Keep your distance, darling.
So, do I want advantage on stealth more than I want +7 damage on crits and a +2 enhancement? Well, he doesn't use the weapon very often. I think he would prefer to have advantage on stealth. Let's go with a Femdrow. And speak with Dolor here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Dolor, a humble servant, a most glorious aspirant.
An aspirant is the same word that the person who approached us used. So why did you kill all those people? I'm pretty sure we know the answer to that. But why were the targets chosen? That we don't know.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
And then what is the murder tribunal?
The tribunal. It.
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
And then I suppose, why did you kill all those people?
My becoming unholy assassin.
So, an unholy assassin, we're pretty sure is tied to Baal. It's probably a title of somebody who goes through whatever initiation process he's going through. How does one become an unholy assassin? I think the most useful question we can ask here is, how do I get access to the murder tribunal?
Speak the word at the door. Bring proof of 2 sacrifices.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
He does have an armor that gets a +1 bonus to stealth check. We've got better armor than that. There's this torn and bloody page. Maybe we should have read that before we question him. The following is text printed haphazardly on a torn, bloody page called Dirge to the Unholy Assassin. Neath Candle Hollow's quiet tombs lies a path to murder's booms. If entry down below's your aim, seek trigger hidden by a frame. Sicarius the door awaits, to admit those who seek their fates. If to continue you insist, show a trophy rent from wrist, of sacrifice for our Lord planned. Present death's night, a bloodied smear of blood obscures the poem's final word. From the clues that we have so far, though, I think we can pretty safely guess that word is hand. And then there's...
Is that a password? It might be worth trying at the tombstone store.
And then we have this handbag with Duke Stelmane's, Father Lorgan's, Alexander's, and Frank's hand in it. Well, why don't we put Figaro's hand in with it? Oh. There we go. We found a note in the killer Dolor's pockets instructing him to enter Candle Hollow's tombstone with a passphrase. Seems the Bhaalist cult may be there. And we have taken the serial killer Dolor's sick trophies, the hands of his victims. We can use these to access the Dreadlord's tribunal underneath Candle Hollow. Yeah. So we have a way to pursue Orin. Now that we have a way to pursue Orin, it's not nearly as urgent to follow this trail of murder victims, especially considering Dolor himself is already dead. So we can maybe put that on the back burner for now. A murderous masterpiece. Penultimate report. It's an honor and a privilege to watch this brother-in-ball in action. The setup for his final qualifying murder is brilliant and meticulous, and after its inevitable culmination, I will be thrilled to join at the murder tribunal in acclaiming Dolor as an unholy assassin. Shalar Gouj. Well, hey, we could probably close this door, right?
Let's see.
Now we can probably take everything from here.
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a thank you.
Have to keep low.
A hatch.
Might as well.
I'm gonna come back down to that hatch.
Look, how tempting.
Bobula Hanvers has Figaro's chest key. I wonder what she's doing up here, how she died. But she doesn't appear to have a speak with dead option. Looks like This is the outdoor veranda, the covered veranda that we saw earlier. And then this is probably Figaro's room. And there's a strongbox on the wall. I believe we have the key for that from Figaro himself. But there's nothing in there. Okay, I think I've stolen everything I can from the upstairs. This hatch is locked. Let's see if I have a key for it. No.
They'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
So let's get everybody up here. Okay, so this chest here, I believe I have the key for that chest now. It's honestly, I'm willing to bet it's not worth the effort, but I am curious, so I'm going to do the darkness thing.
Unnoticed. Good.
I don't have the key to that.
Worth locking, worth opening.
I think I was probably right, not worth it. But I'll also take this portrait on my way out.
Best step softly.
Group everybody up. And let's go down this hatch.
A marked improvement. I am impressed, aspirant. You are ready. Claim the hands from your kills.
The creature fixes you with an eerie gaze. It doesn't just see you, it sees through you.
Enter Candle Hollow's tombstones by speaking Sicarius at the door. Announce your intention before the tribunal to become an unholy assassin. There you shall be judged. There you shall transcend.
I guess we didn't... Oh. You can't figure out how to get out of here, that's funny.
Onward. Ever onward.
Meanwhile, Figaro's basement. I don't imagine this leads anywhere. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I bet that's the chest we have a key for. But let's be careful approaching it, just in case there's a trap.
Easy. Free for blood.
And let's disarm it. And I bet we have the key. Diamond pattern garb. Pointed toe shoes, splendid teal outfit, brimmed hat. You know what? This stuff in particular, I'm gonna keep in this hidden stash pouch. Cause I wanna try that on later. And then I may as well just take everything that's in this basement. Yeah. The last will and testament of Julio Facemaker. I, Julio Facemaker, resident of Baldur's Gate, being of sound mind and well-manicured face, dress, and body, declare this to be my last will and testament. In writing this, I revoke all previous promises made, verbal or otherwise. Any who contest the contents of this document will be excluded from it entirely. To my daughter Carmen, I leave my fortune in gold, silks, and gemstones. Among my issue, you alone have earned it. To my other child Figaro, I leave my management of my shop. A bit of honest labor would do him good. A forgery kit. There's probably a story here that I'm not going to get to because Figaro is dead. Now there's this wall here that is targetable. Weak to force.
A hero at heart.
My faith will guide me. Onward. Looks like a trap there.
And of course the trap thing. I saw it, but the character did not stop. So this very well hidden chest is the one that Figaro's chest key was for. And it's just got a gold ingot and some gold in it. This is why was this so well hidden? And bricked up. Like I didn't even see a way to open that without just destroying the wall. So weird. Let's dismiss that disguise.
Better get to it.
I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that.
You believe me then?
Stranger things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Well, there was enough stuff to loot in this opulent shop that I think it's time to go sell stuff. And the best shop that the shop that I want to sell stuff in right now is a potion shop back in Rivington. So Southspan, yeah.
Mate, it's your birthday.
Let's try this way.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Okay, so next steps.